lifting heavy weights, metaphorically and physically, I think it's amazing because it brings out a childlike aspect, which is very humbling because you're underneath, like you're bench pressing like a million pounds. It feels like that. But then it also brings out the man, the warrior. Because that's what's required to lift a million pounds. I have to tap into it. Also, I'm trying something new in this chapter of my life, which is asking for divine assistance. I'm making sure I'm in dialogue with my heart, God. So that's humbling as well because it requires receiving. And it's been really fun. I'm grateful for that today. I'm grateful, and then simultaneously having this it's like huevos and this kind of humility, childlike abandonment in a way to like the unknown. Cracks me open to experience, like I went to there's this cafe where I think I've recorded in there before in some of these videos, but there's this woman at the cafe as I was walking by, and other times I might be too focused or just on my grind. Today I was cracked open, so I made sure to give a big old wave and receive that back. How beautiful. And then, coincidence, I think not, I ran into a photographer at De Uno after I went to Karua. I never know how to say it, but the fancy grocery store to get the clean, pre-washed lettuce, and then I go to the cheap grocery store to get my broccoli. And I ran into a photographer who's one of my favorite photographers that I shot with here, Luis, and just had a different I don't know how to explain it, where, wanna know what it was? I wasn't trying to be fucking cool. Trying to be cool is so boring. It's cool when I'm acting or I'm being a model. But in real life, no. So I was able I was just so grateful to see him. He's a great photographer. So like two really abundant interactions today. I'm about to go to a Pilates class where I'm healthy. I'm really grateful. I don't feel sick. Ooh, I have an iron supplement. If you are feeling, so I don't eat a ton of meat for different reasons. I love meat, but it's not working in Colombia in cooking and prepping and anyway. So if I don't take an iron supplement, I feel like I'm underwater, like tired, and I also think it makes me more prone to injury. And I can tell because my fingers get really cold and my toes get really cold, and I feel like I'm walking through mud. And then if I do that long enough, it's like I don't even realize that it's the lack of iron. So anyway, if you're watching this and you feel really low energy, maybe check that out. If you don't eat meat. But beyond that, I'm healthy. I'm really grateful, and I can go to a Pilates class after working out this morning and after going on a long walk. I love my body. I'm so grateful. And I'm so grateful to having been humbled today. And then tomorrow approach a conversation with my mom and ask for help financially. Ask for a loan. And admitting that doesn't feel sexy. Why? Because of certain things I'm attaching to it. I know where I end up. What's wrong with asking for help or a loan? People get loans from banks. It's an interest-free loan. If she agrees. I have a business plan, kind of. Well, I don't, but I know. My business plan is consistency and authenticity. I have a badass manager who's grinding right now. Grateful, abundant. The whole point is, money isn't the only form of abundance. And I'm blessed beyond measure. I'm talented as a mother. And my family's healthy. I'm healthy. And I'm being prepared. I think that's enough.